That's me, right in the middle. Yeah, the small guy. This was right before I was entering high school, my 8th grade year. I loved basketball passionately and absolutely hated the idea of even touching weights. I was around 150 pounds my freshman year, which is crazy when you consider I'm about 208 now. I was what most people call a hard gainer. I was required in high school to lift weights, but I never took it serious. I did what was required to pass, and then I was off to shooting hoops. Weightlifting had no effect on me at the time. This picture was from my junior year, and as you can tell, I was very, very scrawny, as well as not very photogenic. This picture is from my junior year where I started varsity at running back. This scene didn't last very long though, as I ended up tearing my ACL 2 games later. What seemed like the worst thing in my life at the time ended up changing my life completely. It was then that I started using weightlifting as a way to stay active, as I couldn't run around or anything. The moment I noticed a single change, I was hooked. I had become so obsessed with figuring out why the body changes the way that it does. I picked up every fitness magazine, book, online article you can even think of. It was then that I decided I was just going to have to figure this thing out on my own. After a few months went by, I started noticing some pretty good results just doing mainly power lifts. I had more of the athletic build, but yet I still wanted people to think that, man, that guy works out, even if I was wearing just a simple t-shirt. I then started working out with more of the bodybuilder's method of singling out certain muscle groups with certain days of the week. I would tweak things here and there, but overall just listen to what my body wanted. As you can see, my overall size increased incredibly, which made certain things like rebounding and playing the post a lot easier with the larger frame. You can still see the brace I had to wear because of the knee injury I had. Now once I got to the size that I wanted, I basically wanted to have my cake and eat it as well. I wanted to have the physique that you see in those magazines. As you can see here, I was still a pretty decent sized guy, but I didn't have the six-pack that I truly wanted, so I decided to mix things up again. Once I started adding intervals, supersets, and overall total body workouts, my body fat decreased incredibly, as you see here. I never had a diet plan, I never counted calories, I just listened to my body and trained as efficient as possible. I mean, you could wear yourself out doing jumping jacks, but until you start training smart with a purpose, that's when you'll really get the results that you want. The next few slides are basically how I got the results that I have, as well as a little bonus training video for fun. So for all you out there trying to reach your goal, just keep your head up, keep moving forward, and realize you can have whatever you're willing to struggle for.
I'm going to show you how great I am. I'm going to show you how great I am. I'm going to show you how great I am. How great I am. How great I am. I'm going to show you how great I am. I'm going to show you how great I am. I'm going to show you how great I am. How great I am. How great I am.